through that with all your poke. Also, again, looking to a much more fun bot lane. Double, somewhat aggressive melee support. I think Mako is going to have the initiative as far as aggression goes, but
Also a bit about minions. Probably wants to get a very favorable minion wave position as bot lane.
Yep. Engage there from Mako. Stun not going to hit. Mako actually walked past it as Uzi is looking for the kill onto Prey, but now Gorilla under siege. Root there lands, but Prey taking so much damage from the MF. A one trade there. Nice engage from Mako.
Yeah, Mako was able to maximize damage, even get some extra orders. No fervor of battle, Ignar style, of course, any longer, but hits everything, sidesteps the stun coming through there. Here we go.
Oh, another one there. Prey getting ignited. Dazzle's going to land, but first blood over to Uzi. Mako going to live under the turret as well. And Gorilla, he's going to get down the double up lands. The Comet does not follow, but a great gank there by Sejuani. And Mako going to collect that delicious extra gold. And Prey, despite having summoners, did not have much hope here.
I mean, the flash timing on Prey, half a second too late. Really nice stuff there.
Ghost's actually looking for a dive. Does he have friends? No, actually asleep now, but Xie has friends. Faker still trying to get out there, but gonna get locked up. Portal jump now, back to the same spot.
MLXG things in this game too.
Might even extend that to bot side here. This is a
Pretty
pretty
cavalry.
3v2. Mako finds a great op from Gorilla. Not going to die in the duration. They're going to have to wait it out. But again, MLXG is still unknowing. Gorilla burns a flash. Nails Prey with the ultimate there. And now the flash forward. MLXG gets a well-deserved kill. Ambition back to the bot side. But Uzi with MLXG body blocking flashes out of the way.
Said already, it's two teams, it's three teams represented, two duos and the mid laner Faker. China are on point in ways that Korea can't match.
And so smart here again. Just go for the 2v2. Forcing a flash to MLXG.
I mean, MLXG doesn't get involved early because he's waiting out the duration of the Cosmic Radiance. Whichever target hits his ult on, he trusts the damage of his carries. Ambition is their second realist.
Scrum created there from Mako and MLXG.
A rugby reference, I like it.
Oh, root on to Mako could be problems. Actually took turret. Uzi though! Oh my goodness, Gorilla dies. Prey dead as well to MLXG. Now he's going to be a kill, but Uzi actually gets rooted on the other side as Faker and Kube join in on the action. Damage still there as Xie. Look for that reset of 957. Eats Ambition. And Xie still chasing. Portal jump there from Faker trying to buy some time as he nails the bubble. Buffers through. Gets the Kube. Faker finds the assassination. And now it's Kube trying to fight Faker with no health. Does get the extra kill. Kube will grab it instead. But that was a great turnaround from Korea.
Very aggressive move from China, but this time Korea is in position. When Cuvée teleports down from the ultimate there, from the Maokai, we're going to see the replay. China feels strong enough to turret dive because there's already two effective super tanks for the early game involved. By the time Cuvée comes in, you think it's too late, this can't work, but they get Misfortune under turret. She's dead, so that means that Cassidy's the only big damage dealer. This is some very nice skill shot accuracy for Fake. Tracking it here, drowsy as he went in. We've seen a lot of buffered defensive use of the Rift Walk. This was actually a buffered offensive use. Leads to his own demise. They take down the
pretty well, but there was no going back after that. And a swap here from the duo is going to give them a turret trade. Teleport as well from Faker. Looks like he stole that one also. 957 in trouble, getting drowsy. Picked up there by the root into the stun, and I don't care how tank you are, you're not going to walk out of that CC chain. Prey.
Kill confirmation there. They're looking to look for a second turret as well. Now it's Korea trying to increase the pace of the game. That benefited China in game one. And this game, with their comp, it benefits them.
Oh,
Ambition.
Here trying to block, but too much damage. Oh, the chip bullet, not enough. Great ult as well from MLXG to defend himself, but Kube finds the kill instead. Xie now diving back in, but he's only got Kube as the closest target. That wants one to go. Kube though wrapping around. That's going to be enough here. Uzi should fall in the front as Gorilla gets it. Stun there in onto Prey from MLXG. Nice ult, but a little late.
Very lazy use of the Rift Herald. Gets it interrupted. It's still going to get the turret, but could have gotten more here had Korea if it was a bit safe. Baron team. At the end of the day, it's not an auto attack AD carry with a Blade of the Ruin King. It's not as much consistent damage in the mid lane. Baron threat starts to extend with such long lanes in top and mid lane. As we know, when you're channeling the Rift Herald, you can be cancelled by any form of CC. With Cuvée with the nice flank, something he had to give. Uzi goes down. To see if Korea can cement the advantages around this head. This is the stuff they prepped earlier. They're still pushing forward. The buff does go to China, but
ooh, that could be actually a CC chain. Very nice. Tries to buffer out with his interplay, but can't quite do it. Still damages there as Prey's firing away from the other side. Kuve got flanked by the carries, but I don't think that matters too much here. MLXG looking to get tagged, but now 957's been caught. He's going to get stunned out. Uzi with a great open ambition. Cancel it with the cast. It's just mayhem here as Shie does actually assassinate Prey, but the root lands in onto Uzi. Kuve there follows up with a twisted advance as Shie is trying to tie it all together, but now he can't quite get it. Rooted again. There is Kuve, looks to finally chase. Faker looking for the paddle style, lands a long range bubble. There's the start, gets the assassination, and that's going to be a team fight win for the Korean All-Stars.
Different type of pick city, but it's working because of Faker's accuracy. They're looking for this mid lane inhibitor turret as well. All the damage is down from China. They just have 2 tanks with some wave clear, but they just can't walk up.
Don't think they can. Too much here as Faker should have enough damage to poke them out of the way. They'll break the turret, but leave the inhibitor alone. Don't want to overreach here.
Gone down inner or inhibitor at 22 minutes. You would already be thinking about a China 2-0, but they've been able here, Korea, to accelerate the game, much like China did in the previous game. China opting into fights where Korea can actually still win them. It was a nice flank from Cube to start this all up. Shie and Uzi are out of the fight for a lot of it. It means that even though the tanks are putting their life on the line using CC, there's not a lot of damage as the fight goes on, even though they got the pick on Prey.
Unfortunately, Uzi ended up out of position at the end of that fight, and all too easy to pick him off. Shie falls quickly after.
I mean, getting into position when you're playing in an area that you know the enemy has had time and time again to put China. Are we going to be a free Inferno? No, it's not, because China's straight on Baron.
Yeah, not going to be free, but they are going to force Korea's hand. Remember, they have Feast for the Cho'Gath here. Kuve already in the area, ready with the ultimate. This looks like a disaster.
You probably have to turn here if you're trying to, but now sitting on it, they do have Cho'Gath.
Uzi trying to zone out of the way. They're committing to the Baron here. Mako trying to get Ambition out of the way. MLXG does actually smite it. It's going to be a kill. No, MLXG skirts away, but Prey finds the snipe to get the kill. Korea just need to try and get as many kills as possible as Uzi strutting his stuff up towards that top side. And somehow,
for the burst, because they have Cho'Gath who's been out the meta so long, it looked at Fiesta, it looked at Disaster.
Oh.
They had Trust.
He almost stealed it. Actually, he's going to go in for Prey. He's not going to die. No, Uzi actually does get the last laugh on that one, but Faker drilled Shie with a paddle star, but Uzi able to grab the double kill. That was a costly Baron for the Korean team.
Yeah, some bonuses for the side of China. They may pick up the Infernal, but no more. Mission takes the top lane turret. In the face of all this split pushing, thinks he's cast, I guess.
Oh, Faker only slept Cho'Gath. Shie still chasing. Ultimate's gonna miss from Leona. Faker pops his cleanse though. Kuve left out to dry perhaps, but he's pretty tanky. Paddle Star does not extend properly there for Faker, but still facing down. Can go for it again, but yeah, just a heal. Unfortunately, can't get anything else as Kuve just gonna die to the ultimates. He's trying to buy time. He's still gonna try and kill Uzi, but Uzi is gonna kite his way out to safety. Kuve, though, he lives through it all.
These tanks are comically tanky, but the damage is so low. We're still fighting.
I mean, 957's gonna try something. Carry gonna recall out of the way. Shie here to join in a bit more damage. Kuve looking to get low. I think he got Feast up. Mako finds a Zenith Blade Ambition. No, he's the one left alone, but a root there from Prey should find 957 stunned and killed by Ambition.
Very, very messy stuff. Faker out of mana. Prey only just respawning. For another pick, but
they're looking to re-engage. Ambition gonna get tagged. 957 looking. Oh, Faker portal jump, but he gets away. Now rooted up. Stun's gonna land in from that Dazzle. Faker still poking 957. Jin ultimate gonna let it rip. Mako gonna tank what he can. Kuve there with a great flank, zooming in forward. Mako trying to tie them up on the other side of Shie. He's so late in this fight, but Uzi lets it go with the bullet time. So much damage as Prey so low. Faker still lives, but Kuve, he's left out to dry.
Interrupt there from Mako on the ultimate from Jin. Wasn't able to put out damage. His fortune got the maximum. They finally want this turret, but it's still not trivial.
Faker again still here. The damage dealer's alive. Looking for the bubble angles. Makes MLXG drowsy, but 957 gonna silence any follow-up. Root there lands. Faker trying to follow in, but can't quite get there. Uzi
pick up gold. Gonna see the replay here. Mako the real star. You see the setup from Prey. He's still got tanks in front of him. He should be so safe when he opens up, but Mako walks past damage, interrupts him. No such interrupt for Uzi this time.
And again, ties the rest of it together. Just a great rush from 957, and Uzi knows that's the go button.
He's under no threat. He's able to open up and put out damage, but the 2-for-1 doesn't mean that the inner turret goes down. With double Warmogs and double Ocean, ability to turn around and sustain after burst trade is massive as Honestly, Bubble does hit on Sejuani. It's spoken up.
Too many tanks. Looks like Shia is going to try and make something happen. Cosmic Radiance is nice. Good cast again. MLXG already too low as Mako. Going to get rooted on the other side. A snipe from Prey finds MLXG. And that's going to be it for that team fight.
That does mean the smite is down. They're going to turn onto Baron. Cho'Gath has Flash and Feast available, but certainly not a reliable pickup. Feels like Korea want one more pick, and then they'll start the Baron.
Well, see what pressure can happen, but Shie could not find any way into that fight.
Baron speed, not something to really write home about for Korea. Expecting there to be a bit of a turn. Baron at 8,000.
Yep. Need to peek in there, though. Oh, they pull off, looking for a pick. And find one. Mako presses in the plate away. Shie moves in, but he's got no squinching to try and assault Uzi. Back in though. No ulti ready for the MF, but that's already another kill for Prey. Mako falls down. 957 defensive flash to get away. And Faker's still going to chase. He's got so many flashes. 957 just has nowhere to run. And Faker on a rampage gets the next kill. Looking for Uzi, doesn't quite extend with the bubble over the bit of terrain. Uzi though on the wrong side. There when he's doing it. Oh my goodness, Uzi almost gets popped. She is going to go down to Faker, and Uzi cannot run from the free flash. Faker just going to chase him down.
Faker is running away with this game with the Zoe. We wondered in a more close game, what would Zoe show us? 6-1-6. Faker being the difference in these fights. Just like Misfortune couldn't be shut down 2 fights ago, this time the Zoe got to hop, skip, and jump with flashes aplenty. The kills followed through, and maybe finally it'll be the Baron.
And all without a lit bin. Faker playing what you might deem fair Zoe here in this game, but immaculate set of team fights there from him, and Korea will claim Baron in this game.
I shake my head pastry time because it feels like Zoe is doing Kassadin better than Kassadin himself is able to pull off, because otherwise the supporting cast around them is very, very similar. The interrupt happened on the bullet time earlier. We're following this fight. Korea are 5 men chasing on closest targets, so even the tanks aren't tanky enough to keep going. But it's Faker's inventiveness, specifically on Uzi after this all happens. Watch the paddle star coming through here. Misses the trouble bubble. Goes for the paddle star, hits the max range, almost one-shots Uzi. There was a Lich Bane, even a Sheen would have just been dead in that scenario, but picks up flashes after flash as the fight extends. Goodbye, Uzi.
Gonna try and get the ultimate flank happening. It's gonna roll on over. Uzi doesn't quite get tagged with the inhibitor. Also dying in and amongst the mess. It does fall. And Kube maybe a little too far forward. Korea don't want to lose too much on the rest of this play. Redemption though is going to reset things. The fight still going here as Mako barely going to live. Another great interrupt. Uzi just can't catch a break. And Prey moving forward, trying for 957. The root is going to get his ambition to kill is the kill. And slowly but surely Korea are grinding through this front line.
Really feels like the tortoise and the tortoise. No hair in this game, pastry time. Everything is slow.
And they will be rewarded with the Inhibian bot side and the Elder Dragon.
With 40 minutes on the timer or so, we've been able to come to some other conclusions. Zoe's consistent damage may not be as here, but it's been enough to carry what usually is expected to be a 2-burst threat comp on the side of Korea. It's been really well executed by Faker. Zoe living up to the billing. Very, very long extended fight here where you thought maybe the Maokai would go down. Got redemption as he went in with a twisted advance, and finally they picked up the first kill onto 957. No ability to close the game here. That was the truth. This is Zoe
still there for a little while longer.
Able to get pot shots, as you can see, very healthy.
Ooh, big ult fire, try and stun it through. It's nice, but again a good cancel for Ambition onto Uzi. Faker are getting low. They do get the Zoe. Yeah, they need to try and take down Prey. Prey low, just go down to 957. The Kassadin falls after the trade. Uzi though still alive. These tanks should be able to go down. Gorilla, he's the first one. He's the most squishy as Uzi, able to grab the double. And now Kume, a Titan, a monument of health. So tanky, but finally he will be felled.
First ace of the game seems imminent. This tree is so damn tanky though.
I said he'd die. I didn't say how long it was going to take. There's the ace from MLXG. China with a miracle defense.
Going down early in the fight. This actually wasn't a teleport flank from Shea. He just went for a walk, realized that it was now or never. The ultimate is arming, but notice that Faker is not affected by the Cosmic Radiance. 100 units forward, 1 Teemo forward, and he gets the ability to live through it, but he gets burst down for once Shea finds his man. The trade works out though because Uzi is free hitting. It's not just a bullet time, it's auto attacks from the Misfortune for the first time in the game. And with 3 inhibitors down, with that ace, they actually get enough breathing room to actually take the Baron, although in the base, Holy crap!
Base is in trouble as Mako and 957 plus GA trying to do something. Two-man Baron is successful though.
Squishy Center, the Zoe will be assassinated. Let's see what can.
Ooh, re-engage. GA actually not on the same page right now. Kube again tanking it all. Needs to save everything, but it's just a little too chaotic. The rest of them will move forward. GA looking at the assassination in the backline. 957 gonna run interference. Faker again gets the damage down onto GA, who's now forced to move out of the way. The tanks are slowly dying as the stone plate is popped by 957, but no one is gonna die here right now. Faker again, a bit more poke, but the Cho'Gath is just so tanky. Ambition re-engages, tries to find a carry, but that could be bad news. Bears Ambition getting so low.
One time.
Lets it go again, and they do force a 5v4. Ulti hits Bravely, Captain Jacks the crap out of that one. And now Kube forward, stunned him by the Sejuani. Faker still trying to find poke, but it's 957 and the rest of China will not be deterred.
Base. It's almost impossible.
Sidewave's also looking good at least, but now looks like Engage is going to be found. MLXG going to try and find something. Tanks getting kind of caught up in the top side, and Ambition is so low. Find the assassination. Uzi is going to let it rip one more time. Can't cancel with no cast. Cosmic Radiance used there by Gorilla, but again, another 5v4 with Ambition dead. Faker almost one-shots Uzi as Prey. He's trying to find a bit. GA is going to force him away. And again, we re-engage. Defensive Sejol.
Remember, you don't want to chase China because the Warmogs and double Ocean Drake. Someone who can pick up this bubble easily.
Not going to take too long though. Mako, they're stunned up. Looks like a root, the GA pops the Zonyas.
But he's going to be in one
Re-engage,
spot.
Brand Faker got stuck. Cosmic Radiance going to try and save the ball. Ball time from Uzi gets immune practically. And now Faker bounces back in. GA chunked out so low, but the tanks are just fighting each other. Faker looking for the flex on the other side. As GA actually recalls. This means it's a 5v4 as Prey
does he?
forward. GA looking to save the day. Play not going to find it though. No one dead just yet.
They got Faker!
Takes down Faker! And that might be enough. Knock up lands. Uzi takes down Gorilla and Prey. They're going to get chased down and killed. Everyone's going to go down here. Carries die on the Korean side. And that should be it. Kube is going to fall, and that's an ace. So late into this game.
That means that with these long death timers, it might actually be the two-zero. Someone needs to answer these minions.
Minions going back, 957 and Mako forced
They might just win it.
The minions,
Look
oh
at the
my
health
god,
on
it's too
Nexus.
much damage. I don't think they can do it. They've got no carries. They stunned
It's
them
down.
up, but that's it. Everybody dead, and the game goes to Korea. My